We're live. Hey Mamba, how's it going?
Hey, Kyla, how you doing?
Good. So where you at right now? What you doing?
I'm over here in the lobby right now at one of these hotels, back in my area in Southern California.
Nice.
So I'm gonna do my best to hold my phone and do this quick live interview right now. So you may hear some people in the background. So hopefully that's okay.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. This stream will still be good. It doesn't matter if there's a little background noise. I was just having roof work done on my house and there was like banging throughout my whole last stream, so no
Oh,
worries.
so okay. So you know about the noise then, the noise factor.
Yeah, there's always background noise. It's okay.
Oh, there's people in the back talking. You
Yeah.
probably can hear. All right.
Um Well, Vivi. So, how'd you find Vivi?
How did I find Veve?
Yeah.
Pretty much online. Uh, I started off with an NBA Top Shot. Someone, someone that I was chatting with on one of these like selling apps. I don't know if you heard of OfferUp.
Yeah.
This one guy, I was selling some of these products, and then he's like, "Have you heard of NBA Top Shot?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, it's like this, this NFT, this videos of highlights and stuff." Because I like basketball, so that really intrigued me.
Yeah.
So I got into that. Have you heard of NBA Top Shot?
I have.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay.
I'm not in it though. I don't have any, but I've heard of it for sure.
Uh huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was back in February when I first heard about it, and then I was intrigued by it and heard about the NFTs, and then I stumbled across Veve. So that was pretty much how I found out. Did more research about NFTs. I heard about OpenSea too, so
Yeah.
um, I looked into that too. But yeah, Veve has been pretty much the one that I've been so dedicated to, like for over a year now, constantly straight.
Yeah.
Like every day since March 19 when I first started, I haven't missed a day of. I haven't missed one day of at least like checking the app. So
Right.
it's like a whole full time like it's my life
Yeah, it's
now.
definitely yeah, it's a lifestyle for sure.
Yeah.
um with do you still have like the NBA Top Shelf NFTs and stuff too, or NBA Top Shot ones, or no?
I still have like a few of like the just the regular like the $2 ones or whatever that I just
Okay.
like kept in there. So
Yeah.
it's not really like I have like a big collection or anything. I don't
Hey,
have
you never know in the future. You never know
right long
what
term
can
model.
bloom.
Just holding
Yeah,
long term right now. So
for sure. Do you have a lot of stuff in open seas too? Or are you just mostly involved with
I
VB?
sold I pretty much sold them off like the ones that I the bigger pieces. I just have like a few like airdrops or something like that they got. I
Yeah,
got some free airdrops in the collection.
nice.
So
Cool. Well, that's cool still. Hey, I bet you have some pretty cool like little airdrops that you've gotten.
yeah, yeah, it's just a gas
um,
fees. If I were to sell them, I'm gonna have to pay for the gas. So
oh
uh,
yeah, for sure. I feel that. Um, well, when you started VV, when did you start VV? Like, what was your first day? Do you remember your sign up day?
yeah, March 19. I remember that clearly. I even had to look all the way back to make sure my first sign in or whatever because it shows on your what do you call it,
The web,
like
on the web app.
in the wallet thing in your profile
Oh
when you
yeah.
look at your transactions. You can like I gotta scroll through so many so many
Dang.
transactions to get through all the way to the very first when I first like opened up the wallet. Like so
Yeah. Same. That's crazy. Well, now it's easy because you could just look at the web app and you can see what day you signed up.
oh, the web app. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, it shows on the It shows
Yeah,
on
so
there
now
too.
you don't have to do all that scrolling, thank God, because I can only imagine how long that took you to do.
Exactly. Yeah. How do you like the web app? How do you like the web app?
It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not on it like a lot, but once I got access, I definitely checked it out. And I like to, when they announce new drops, I like to get on it because you could like see the animation and stuff. So yeah, that the web app has some cool stuff. I haven't done like a drop on it or anything. They say not to, so I don't do like drops on the web app or anything, but
Yeah,
it's cool.
I guess they haven't like put the system together where we can where it's like smooth or something with the drops. But
Yeah.
they prefer the mobile app for the drops. 'Cause I don't mind,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't mind either. I mean, I've been doing it on the app, so it doesn't bother me. I know that the web app will be up to par, eventually. It's just baby steps. They just released it, so, it's gonna uh have to have a few updates before it's spot on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. How about you? When did you start VV?
I started in November of 2021. I think my sign-in date is like the 19th. I would have to go check like the exact date. It's like something like that. But
Oh,
in
okay.
November, right like
November.
after all the golden moment drops, I missed all of them. I started right after.
Really?
Yes.
So right after the golden moment, is that when you found out? How did is that how you found out was it Disney or
Yeah, actually my boyfriend was just sitting there scrolling through Instagram and he seen like a reel of uh Elsa and he was like, "Look at this." And he knows I'm just a huge Disney nerd. So I was like, "What is this? This is so cool." And we just like looked into it from there and as soon as I seen that they have Disney and Marvel, I was like, "This is cool. We should look into it." I've never like ever done any NFTs or even crypto. Like my boyfriend kind of dabbled into some crypto before, but I never really cared for it. So this was like my first thing to like get into the NFT world was Veve, just like the easy access of just using like USD and so it was nice. Yeah, Veve made it real easy to like get into that um side of things.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, that's welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the VV family, the VV community. You know,
Of
everyone's
course,
like a
thank you.
close community. So uh, that's what's good about
Yeah,
VV. You know. So
definitely. The more people I meet, the like happier I am with the community, honestly. Like so many people are just like so humble and so genuine, just really cool people. So I like it.
I know, like the people met online through like our VV Army Discord. You know, it's like I know them so well. Like we're like it's like we've been so close. You know, after all this time chatting with them and
Oh
every
yeah.
day. We since May, yeah, I started um, the VV Army Discord in May last year. So that was already a while back. You know, so um, it's pretty cool because people are active in there too, even up to now. So I'm just happy about that. That people are still active, and then
Yeah.
we're still, we love Vivi so much that we. That's why we're still in there every day. We're chatting it up. Regardless of the conditions of the market.
Well,
So.
if anything, the conditions of the market's a blessing to me because I never thought I was ever going to have a Walt in my collection. I never thought I was going to have a Todd or and like I would not have half the collection if the market kept going the way it was back in January, when everything was pumping and it seemed like you better get something quick because it's going to take off, like that's how we all felt. So, you know what I mean? So I'm just happy that I have the opportunity to get the stuff that I never even thought I could have back then, and now I already own it and it feels good.
Yeah, this is a great time to get some deals right now versus January, the peak, the peak time
Oh,
of the market.
seriously.
Were you buying anything in January or
Oh my
selling
gosh,
anything?
yeah. I was buying a lot of stuff. I remember we bought Hot Girl for like 680
Uh
to
huh.
complete that set.
Uh huh.
Um We freaking bought Pluto for $1,000. Yeah, there were some big purchases for sure going on because we thought, it was just taking off, and everybody kept saying that we were still early, and we just, since we were pretty much still new into it, we
Mhm.
were like, no, we're not. We totally FOMO'd hard. But it was a learning lesson, so we definitely learned from it, and now we're just taking advantage of the current conditions of the market, like, as we can.
There you go. I think that's the way to go. They call the DCA strategy, the dollar cost average. This is a great time to do so right now. Um,
Definitely.
at least a lot better than where it was in January to DCA. So even if the market dips a bit more, at least it's still a decent entry. So
Yeah,
so the risk is less from where we're at right now. But I mean,
definitely.
there's some great deals out there.
Have you been picking up, or are you kind of just like laying low, just going for the drops? Like, what have you been up to on VV lately?
I'm pretty much I just holding what I have right now. Um, I don't have that much of in my collection anymore. It's just pretty much the top grails that I have. What do I got? I got the SR Spider Man. I have the SR MC1. I have Walt. I also have. I did stack three UR AF15, so that's
Okay,
pretty much my biggest, my latest and biggest move was the three URs
nice.
AF15s, and I also have a common and three uncommons, and
Hey,
and the rare. I missed out on the SR. I had 10K gems ready, but I couldn't snipe that. There was like 9.9
yeah.
K1 that was showing up, but I couldn't get it. So I was trying to snipe it. I
You're
tried
like,
to.
come on.
Yeah, I did
Something.
attempt it, but my plan B was go to the UR because
Yeah.
the it's still very scarce, 450,
Oh, yeah,
in
definitely.
the 450 to the public, and then I guess they held 50, so it's supposed to be 500 total, but 450 for a major grail like that, I think like it's still, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's still a very very good
Very
move
good
in my
deal.
opinion
Yeah.
for the longer term at least, because it hasn't even been a year of it in the market yet. So
Right.
Todd was in the market for like over a year, and it finally hit that big, that big move.
Mm-hmm.
Todd took a long time for it to actually make a strong move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but the current market conditions, it's just hard to time it perfectly. We just don't
Yeah.
know when to sell at the top. When to, right now. I mean, it's a good time to consider to find the to buy, I guess. But
Yeah, definitely
not
buy.
gonna tell people to be buying right now,
I know.
unless you want to, and you're comfortable with
Mm-hmm.
uh with the entry. So
Yep. Yeah, that's always what I say. If you set your own price and you're comfortable and you're not going to be mad if it keeps going down, like you still feel like you got a good deal on it, then like go for it. But if
Mhm.
you're going to sit there and be all mad if you see it go down, after a week, like, then don't do it because it definitely has chances of doing that. So,
Mhm. Yeah, just gotta have your risk tolerance. But
mhm.
most collectors and long term holders, they're not really bothered by this. They're more like enticed by the dip. So they're more like they want to buy more at, during this time. Some of the whales, this is the time for them to accumulate. So
Oh yeah.
because they're in it for the long term anyway. So it doesn't really matter of the short term movements. Because are you really
Right.
gonna sell if it goes up? If it goes up tomorrow when you're considering long term, like in the like years later.
Mhm.
So it's not really, even if it goes up, they're not even, no one's gonna really sell if they're in the, if they're in it for the long term game. So it just looks good that your portfolio went up. So
I
that's
know,
still good.
right?
I mean, it's still
Well, and
great to
now we
see.
have now we have MCP to actually look forward to. They keep talking about it, so like we know it's like right around the corner. So, Do you think that's going to help turn around the market? Or do
I
you
believe
think,
I believe it will. At least like comics and stuff. I think comics and some of like the big sets, like the poster set, all the SRs, the Disney poster set, because they're all 5 SRs, right? So I
Mhm.
think it's like 6 points, 6 points per SR, and then like
Yeah,
1 point, for the collectible, I guess. Like, so that would be like 35 points. So I mean, yeah, I mean that's good for the points. But then I think
yeah,
the comics will probably make the most move because they're fairly very affordable. You can get some uncommons for like two gems. So if you
yeah,
stack like 100 of them, that's 50 MCP points right there. Because I think it's 0.5 points per uncommon, and you can buy like 100. Hold on, 100 times zero point 0.5 would be
50.
50. So wait, excuse me, 50. So yeah, you'd have to buy 200 to make it like 100 points or whatever, right? Wait, what did I say? Sorry. Uh,
You would
I
have to
said
buy
it's
if they're
0.5. Yeah. So
$2, if
if you
they're two
buy a
dollars
hundred,
each, if they're $2 each, if you bought 50, that would be $100.
yeah, 100 gems, and
Yeah,
then the points would be 50. No, no, no. 50 comment. That would be just half of 50 then.
yeah. So
Because we
25.
Yeah, so 25. Yeah, there you go. So 25
Mhm.
MCP points for just 100 gems,
Uh-huh.
right?
Not too bad. A day too, especially if you're like holding on to them and you're not selling them. But
Hmm.
I haven't been doing the whole comic thing. I've just been picking up collectibles I want and like collecting sets because I'm sure that set holders are gonna have some cool like incentives. Um,
Hmm.
but now after I hear David Yu saying that um they're gonna go to people that have stacked the same common like comic and ask them to burn them to get an exclusive
Mm.
whatever
Hmm.
comic or whatever, like I'm like, dang, maybe I should go start trying to stack some comic books
There you
so
go.
I can do that. But now I feel like I'm late on that train because everybody's been doing that already. So for me to be the one that has the most out of all of them, I'm just gonna have to go pick like the least like fan favorite of the comics. I don't know.
Right? Yeah, there's a bunch of yeah, those two gems, the 2 gem ones. Yeah, and then you can burn. That would be great. So
Exactly, like
I
burn
can't wait
them,
for the
sure,
burning
here you
mechanism.
go.
Yeah.
Make it a little more valuable because like less editions, more scarce, raise the
Mhm.
price. I like that idea. After I heard David say that, I was like, ooh, that's bullish. I like it.
Yeah, the burning mechanism. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be an interesting situation when once it's in the app and available to do it. But I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
how that's gonna work. If it's either with just MCP, do you have to hit a certain level or ranking for the
Yeah.
burning, or can everyone be open to burning? I would love everyone, so they can burn whatever they want.
Yeah, I don't know. How he made it sound is they're gonna like reach out to the people that have like the most. So like say you had like 50 common like X-Men comics or something, X-Men #1 or whatever. Then they're going to be like, okay, well, if you burn all 50 of your commons, then we're going to give you this exclusive thing. So like they're going to be reaching out to people that just like have them stacked. They're going to know because they could see that.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I just feel like I need to go stack some comics now.
Yeah, that's a good idea too, because MCP should be coming around the corner.
I
Either
know.
Q4. I think Q4 they may be coming out. So, or at least like the startup beginning stages of the MCP.
Yeah.
So,
Well, do you think that they need to get Omi to NFT before we get MCP? Because Omi was supposed to be a big part of like the MCP thing too, wasn't it? Or no?
I believe they have Omi a big part of the MCP. I think they should. I think they'll have something bind it into that with Omi. They have those like level those Omi. I think was that the staking stuff, because I know they have like that level things I've seen, those tiers. Like
Yeah.
it be
The
like
ranks.
yeah. So I think that could be something different though. I don't think that's part of MCP. I have to go back to that read that thing with all those tiers. Like they have like
Yeah.
the uh, Omi one Kenobi thing. I think that's like the higher level, one of the high levels, or the you need like 10,000. One of those levels, you need like $10,000 worth of Omi or something like that for the tier.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so I don't think that's part of the MCP, but MCP should be I guess with your collectibles and the comics. So whatever you're
Yeah.
collecting, it will be the points. So yeah, I don't think Omi's involved yet with the MCP. Not that I know of. You know, not that I am aware
Right.
of. So
So do you think MCP comes before Omi to NFT?
I would love that. I mean, there's a lot of people with a lot of Omi. You know,
Yeah.
so that would be a huge step in my opinion. That and plus, more liquidity can come in as well. So people that have the Omi, invested, I believe that they can uh, put in their investment in Omi into the app now too.
Yeah.
So adding more liquidity into the system of their Omi that's been stuck out there, that since we can't do it right now. You know, I think that would be a huge step. That's
Yeah.
that's one of the things that I've been waiting for as well. Like the crypto slash Omi to VV collectibles to
Right.
purchase. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it gives another option for people that's been waiting outside on the sidelines, like with crypto. Since, but I don't see like, how come they can't convert the crypto to the cash and just pay with the cash, like, because, like, say for Coinbase, for example, you can withdraw your crypto to cash to like your PayPal account or your bank account.
But don't you
Now,
have to pay like all these gas fees or no?
I believe there's some withdrawal fees, yes, but
Because then you'll be paying those fees and then you're putting it into Vivi and then you're paying those fees again and then you know you have to either pay the fees to sell your NFTs and to buy out, or like you just have the gens and you just like buy out. Like you're just gonna be losing if you do it that way. Maybe
yeah,
by
the
not by
fees.
much. I don't know how much it costs or nothing. I was just saying.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess I guess they want to have just straight directly crypto to inside the app direct, versus having to
Yeah.
convert this, you got to move this. I think that's another reason. But if people really wanted to invest, they can just convert it, like, I don't see people from crypto, I don't see the problem. If they really want to invest, they can convert it to cash and then buy gems, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll see
So
how it turns out once they implement the crypto to collectibles.
yeah. So you think that will help out the market a little bit turn around, or it's just gonna kind of be like the same market that we're looking at if that happens, like around the corner?
I believe that's a big bullish signal. At least we're opening more doors. Where there's more opportunities for people. There's more options. You know, People that, like, say, live in Canada, they have like a big fee. Like when they buy gems, like it's a big fee. So um,
Dude, this is that one of one. I would sell all my collectibles for it. Okay, maybe I wouldn't because that would be so sad. But Oh my gosh, I want it so bad.
Which one is this? The Momo 101. Could be the highest sold one of one. Hopefully gain attention from collecting communities. Ooh. I
I
think these
want
one of ones are very is a huge like
attraction and
it's
like
a
good
big
thing for
attraction
baby. Yeah.
for like real collectors that love one of ones to have that uniqueness to be, you know, one of a kind pretty much. Like you own that one of
Yeah.
one.
Well,
So
and like not talking like not trying to talk smack or anything, but it's not just like some 5-year-old drawing that like they're like, "Oh, here you go, like my one of one." Like this is like a super popular artist and like I mean, I love this piece. Obviously, everybody likes different art. That's why I'm like not trying to like say what's better or what, but like this is a quality piece too. And all the one of
absolutely.
ones I've dropped are pretty nice, honestly.
Hmm.
So it's good. It's a good look. And like all by Marvel too. Like it's good. This is looking good so far.
Yeah, that's a huge these unique artists, you know, that does Marvel, strictly
Yeah.
Marvel. You know, we get to see the artist, you know, behind the drawings and the, you know, so it's really cool because I mean, what other projects out there have like a bunch of artists all together in one, you know, one umbrella pretty much, Vivi. You know,
Yeah.
so many different artists. You know, like many projects they have their separate artists, you know, individual
Yeah.
artists for that separate project, you know, but Vivi,
Well, and
I
I
am at
like that they do
10%
kind of
off.
like smaller but big artists, I guess. Like I don't want to say Ron English is small, but you know what I mean. Like he's
Mhm.
not Marvel or Disney, of course, you know, like corporate, I guess. So
Mhm.
like I like that they have those kind of artists and they get to like come into VV and share like their new stuff like Bamcat, like I like a lot of her stuff too. I've never heard of her, you know, and now that I've seen some of her art, like you could look her up and she has like really cool stuff. Like there's stuff that I've seen and I was like, "Ooh, I hope that comes onto VV too." You know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
it's cool that they get to like kind of promote like street art and like other artists that aren't like huge, you know? I like that part
Yeah, it
for
gives
sure.
people opportunity, you know, that's trying to grow their show, expose and showcase their artwork and stuff that,
Mhm.
you know, if they don't have like a big reach, you know, because some of the artists don't really have like so many followers or like people uh, on their social media. I've seen some of their social media, you know, I don't know if all of them are like really known. I mean, I don't know all of them, honestly. I don't know some of them. I'm like, I never heard of them. So but it's
Yeah,
good to see these people, these artists, where um, we get to learn about them now, since now we hear about them, you know, coming into Vivi. So
exactly. I loving it.
mhm.
Yeah, BB's a really cool like mix and variety of like everything. It's really cool. That's why it's like such an icebreaker. I forget who said that. I think it was the Gale that told me that. He said VV is a good icebreaker because like you just find somebody that collects what you like and then you guys are obviously both into that. So like boom, you already have something that you're connected about. So like it's so easy to bond and like get along because we obviously are all here because we like the same stuff that is in VV. So it's
Mhm.
already there. We just got to build on that and
Exactly.
it's easy to connect with that, you know?
Exactly. And at the same time, you know, Vivi throughout the years, they're gonna be releasing, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of collectibles, millions probably. I mean, with the mint editions, they're already well over the millions. But I mean,
Yeah,
like releases, like drops and stuff, it's gonna be thousands and thousands. So throughout the years, at least. So I think at the end of the day, you know, it's collect what you want, you know, what you like, what you love, you know,
yeah.
and
Don't go for
there's
every
gonna be
single
something.
drop.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're gonna need unlimited money to keep up with every single drop. You know, like
Right.
I don't know how that's realistic when it comes to like the average, just the basic startup investor or like collector that wants to just jump into the app and see how
Yeah.
it's about. You know, so yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. You need endless money to keep up. That's why I'm just like, you know, I'm sticking to my Grail strategy, just want to stick to the Grails pretty much because
Yeah.
I believe the Grails will be the long term winners because as all these other releases come out, the market will it may oversaturate. You know.
Yeah. So what do you think is the top grail? This is a big debate, so I need to know.
Great question. I mean, I have my top like list. I have my list of top grills that
No,
I have.
number
But if you
one.
my number
Top.
one, oh man, here we go. The debate begins. My number one. Oh my gosh. I mean, what I own or what I believe in the app.
What you think is the number one grail in Vivi right now to this date?
Number one right now. Well, there's of course different factors that I factor in, which of
Okay,
course like
collectible, not comics, because
scarcity.
I feel like that makes
Oh,
it easier.
collectible. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So collectible. I gotta go with SR Spider Man, animated.
I agree with you though. I
I
do.
gotta go with Spider Man, Secret Rare, uh, animated. The one with a
Yeah,
thousand pieces, the very first Marvel release NFT, the very first Spider Man ever NFT collectible in the world. So
yeah,
and there's only 1,000 pieces, so in the world. So I believe it's such a very very significant piece overall for the whole like NFT world and Marvel and Vivi. There's just it just touched all the bases for me. It checks off all the marks. It may not be like scarce like the one of one or like
yeah.
you know the ones that are, but it's still very scarce. I believe. Honestly, I think
Oh
a
yeah,
thousand
definitely.
pieces for such a huge.
And we don't have a one of one that's animated yet, so
Oh, oh, that's interesting. Right? Oh yeah, because they're just artworks and stuff. Like they're just like
yeah.
poster artworks. So
I
no,
mean, I
no
could take that
collectible.
Spider-Man and put him in my house and make him do cool tricks, take plenty of photos of him. I mean, not talking crap because obviously I love the one of ones, especially the new Ghost Spider one. I would, like I said, give a lot of my NFTs away to have it in my collection. But all you're gonna do is be able to set it on the wall. So
Right? There you go. Yeah, I want to see if they're gonna do one of one collectibles, like 3D, high premium 3D collectibles. But I
one
don't
of
know
one.
because I don't know because it's from the artist. So like they usually do drawings,
Mm-hmm.
paintings and stuff. So that's why.
Sketches and cool stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they're gonna do that with a collectible because it's not really like the artist's handwriting or like you know.
I mean, I think that them doing like the seven minted ticket and like what else has like seven editions?
Are you talking about the
Um,
James Bond one?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
like they have stuff
I
like
totally
that.
forgot
So
about that.
yeah, so I
I,
believe that, like having low edition like that for collectibles is already like enough. Like even Donnie himself, like look at him, an unknown character from freaking Powder Puffs, and he's that expensive because his scarcity. So
yeah, I mean,
maybe
right
I'm
now,
wrong, but I feel like he's not popular. I watched Powder Puff Girls growing up. I do not remember this horse at all. Do you remember the horse? Did you watch that show?
no, I don't. I don't no, no. But yeah, I mean, during that time, in the beginning of Vivi, there wasn't as many collectibles. There
Yeah.
wasn't as many collectibles into the app. So, you know, Donnie was very scarce. There was only a handful of collectibles, so that one's a very, very like whatever was in the app. That's all we got. Right now
Yeah.
there's lots and lots of collectibles. You know, so honestly, I haven't looked at like a lot of other pieces that I used to, like the Kripkins, for example, or
Yeah.
uh, there's certain collectibles that I don't haven't looked at for months and months. I just
Oh,
I pretty much have my go-to collectibles that I look in the marketplace, and that's all I go to. Like I already have what I want to look for, and I just like Vader, Ultra Vaders or the Vaders, Star Wars. I'll look at the Todd Superman, Spider-Man,
Are you
all that.
excited for the Star Wars ships that are coming?
Oh, the audio
Well,
is a bit. Am I am I excited for the Star Wars? Is it Star Wars or Star Trek?
well, there's a Star Trek ship that they announced, but David also said that we were going to get to Star Wars ships as well.
Okay. Oh, I mean, hey, yeah. I mean, if both, at least there's we have the Star Wars and the Star Trek. They could the thing we'll have both. So,
Yeah,
but we'll see. He slipped
we'll
up
see.
during that interview thing, right? I saw that all over Twitter.
Mm-hmm. Are you a huge Star Wars fan or no? You just like Vader because of it's Vader.
Well, yeah, Vader is he's one of my top grails that I believe is in the app. So I have him up there as well in the top. What, well, if not including comics, I mean, I got comics in my top 5 too. You know what I mean? So, but in the top 5, I do have Vader in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And
Okay.
then partners,
Okay. Yeah,
I have
for
Walt.
sure.
One moment, I
And then
think it's. Oh, go ahead. Excuse me. The audio is a bit like scratchy on my end.
yeah.
Okay. How are
Is
you?
your phone about to die?
What was that? Excuse me.
Is your phone about to die?
Yeah, I'm at. Let me see. Let me see my. Yeah, I'm at 3%. Oh my gosh.
3%?
I'm at 3%.
3?
Yeah. Yeah, 3%. Yeah, I'm very low. Because I've been out
Dang, well,
all day.
yeah. Well, it was nice chatting with you, and let's continue this tomorrow or something, because we have lots to talk about.
Yeah, this was like a spur of the moment on the spot because I was out all day. So
Yeah.
I wanna do it when I'm not all these people are walking around and like so it's hard to focus.
Yeah, for sure.
We can
Well, thanks for
continue
still
this.
like trying to make this stream. I feel like it was still a really good conversation, last minute and all. So,
I appreciate you.
whoa,
You kind
I
of,
sound so crazy on your end.
yeah. I
Um,
just want to do a shout out to the BV Army. Just want to say I love
yeah,
you
shout
guys.
out VV Army.
Yeah, love y'all. All
Well,
right, thank you, Kyla.
yeah.
My battery's about to die right now, so
Okay,
thank you.
well, thank you for coming on. You are the best. We'll have to reschedule a to be continued video.
We'll try another time and do it better.
For sure. Well, you have a good night.
Bye. Take care.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.
Well, thanks everybody for joining. He had a thing happen last minute, so we started a little late, but I'm still glad that he was able to make it a little bit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our short little video. I'm gonna try to reschedule a to be continued video, I guess, either tomorrow or later on this week. So stay tuned and thanks for joining. Have a good night.